Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 22. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Keenan tells KK that before she left for Casa, he had some uncertainties about their relationship.
Why are you in bed cuddling with her when we talked about that?
Yeah, but then we also...
That was a clear conversation, Keenan. I don't care what you say. You agreed with it. If you didn't agree with it, you should have told me right then and there.
If you felt disrespected, I disrespected you.
Do you feel like you didn't?
I knew you may have felt some type of way about the
I was sleeping outside. You're not sorry? You don't give a fuck that you hurt me?
Of course I do. Of course I do, KK.
So why are you dancing around that?
I'm not dancing around anything.
Why can't you take accountability for that?
He said, I'm sorry if I hurt you. You did. And you know you did. He also says he had some uncertainties, but claimed just before Casa, allegedly, he wanted to close things off. And now that it's post-Casa, he owed himself the exploration so that he can gain clarity. KK hit the nail on the head saying that this man lacks accountability. And what I will say is, and as much as he does accept that what I'm doing is bad, what I'm doing is whatever, what he lacks in accountability is in regards to the agreement that they have set for each other. Accept the fact that you have been disrespecting me based on the agreement that we have. You have publicly embarrassed me based on the agreement that we have. Accept accountability for that. KK was then talking to Marco and Hannah. Keenan chases her down, basically saying, listen, I'm not done with the conversation.
Where'd she go?
Marco said he was in the bed every night.
I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you.
KK, can you please come with us?
Can we have our conversation?
Just come with us, KK,
no,
please.
No, bruh. Back up, Slim. What the fuck is going on?
Just give me a minute.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, cool. We can hear that from her. Don't talk to me crazy, Keenan. I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to.
Guys, I hate to say it, but Marco got some brownie points from me. He did. And Keenan has to stop talking to women the way that he be talking. Like, I was with Hannah saying, don't talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Now, it's kind of sad that Hannah and Marco need to make such a strong stance against Keenan because they knew she was going to fold. Literally, nobody had faith in KK. Nobody. She needed reinforcements to keep her from talking to him. And then she's still going to say, just give me a few minutes, girl. Okay. It pains me to the deepest core of my heart to say... Marco might be good at my books. Marco might be good at my books, guys.
Because you could tell me now if you did, like, entertain somebody.
No, I didn't.
Find out later.
Yeah, I didn't entertain anybody. Now it's like you weren't able to bring out, Marco, that Hannah can bring out. I'm happy, that you're back. I wouldn't want anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
He's raising in my rankings. He really is. Because at the date of publication, he is by far one of the more mature men in this villa. Marco. Like Marco. Huh. Wow. Cassie is obviously, and rightfully so, reeling after hearing that, after having it be confirmed that the person that Johnny slept with was Leo.
Is it awkward for you?
I mean, it's a little uncomfortable, but...
You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
He, fucked somebody?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's like the most extreme it could get.
I gave Leo a chance before. I can't give him another. For myself, I can't do that to myself again.
So someone in my comments had said that sex and kissing isn't comparable. I never said it was. What I said was Cassie had already turned her head before finding out that what's his name had sex with what's her name. So for her to be like, and you fucked her, girl, you had already made your decision. And she even admitted that when Sophie, why do I always want to call this woman Sophie, man? When Sarah said, did the video sway your decision? Cassie said no. Cassie said no. So no, I'm not diminishing the fact that the man had sex with another woman. I acknowledge that. It is messed up. However, as respectful as Cassie may feel like she was, her head had turned too. Leo is now starting to realize how messed up this is because yes, his head did turn, but his head twisted right off.
Damn, I just betrayed somebody.
Yeah.
It was more the fact, like, I feel bad knowing that I hurt somebody. When nothing was exclusive, nothing was fully closed off. Because as you can see, she brought someone back. So she's exploring a connection, so am I. Just hearing the things Cassie was saying, I understood, but it still hurt. If I was feeling all those emotions, I wouldn't want to talk to me.
I don't know if it was just me, but it sounded like he was almost shocked at how badly this whole recoupling went. Like, Leo, in your mind, how did you see this going? In your mind, how did you see this going? Especially after hearing that they know that you had sex. Like, how are you going to rationalize this in your mind? I don't understand. And then this man is going to bring up exclusivity, which makes me laugh every time, because I swear people think that a person only catches feelings once a title is placed on a relationship. It doesn't matter that you weren't exclusive. The woman had feelings for you. She admitted she was falling for you. You did the same. She's gonna be hurt. So Carmen is really yapping about this video, honey. She was so excited because she knows her man wasn't in the video. So she goes to tell Keenan what he was doing in the video.
It looked like she might have been reaching over under the covers.
I didn't fold. You know what I'm saying? Like, she reached out. I was like, oh my God. Like, I literally moved. What I was trying to do was give it an honest opportunity. I'm not saying it's right, and I knew there would be repercussions for it.
I'll be honest, I'm disappointed that you didn't sleep outside.
Yeah.
You need to, like, win her over now.
That's tough. You're putting me in a tough position because...
It's not a tough position, but if you want it to work, I think that's what you gotta do.
Two things about Keenan for me. I'm not grasping how this man claims that he was on the edge of closing things off with KK, yet he needed clarity. Clarity for what? You said you were gonna close it off. Why do you now need clarity? Like, either something was wrong with the editing from that episode where he said the clarity thing, or he was chatting foolishness. Okay? That's number one about Keenan. Number two, it upsets me that it takes another person to speak to him for him to then understand certain things. I get that in the heat of the moment, sometimes it is hard for us to hear what our partner is saying clearly. But I don't know. It's like when KK says, I'm hurt, I feel disrespected, I feel embarrassed and stuff like that. He's just like, well, you shouldn't feel that way. And then when someone says it, he's like, oh, I get why she feels that way. But she just said, okay. Black Taylor is talking to, I now call her Black Taylor because of freaking Tammy. Black Taylor is talking to Bergie, asking him, well, what are the next steps in getting to know each other?
Let's just enjoy this experience.
Yeah.
And see where things go. Like, you can't put pressure on it. And, like, in my whole lifetime, like, you're, like, the second girl I've been closest to.
Like it's all or nothing, I can't let it go.
It's very different for me because I'm used to a partner that kind of already knows how to do stuff like that. I'm trying to bring out a side of him to explore and be more freely with.
I'm just not feeling it. Like, not feeling it. No, I'm not feeling it. And to make matters worse, this kiss went on for ages. Oh my God. You know what it felt like? You know when you're a kid, maybe it was just me because I was obsessed with love from like birth, and you like make your dolls kiss, it looked like that. This is how my dolls were kissing. It just looked like over and over and over and over and over. They didn't twist no heads. They didn't caress necks. They did. It was just so weird to me. I've noticed that when Hannah and Mike are talking, Hannah is very smiley with him, but she kind of has like a goofy personality, so I think that's just her permanent disposition. Mike, on the other hand, he doesn't really smile with her.
I'm happy. I really am. And I also wanted to know, what is your situation with Destiny? Have you talked to her?
No. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, like I don't know, like, you know, if she's feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like a potential with you. That's why I chose you.
No, seriously, guys, I need somebody to send me a picture, preferably on Discord, of Mike smiling in the presence of Hannah, besides getting a handy in bed. I want to see this man smile in her presence because it's looking sad. It's looking really sad. I felt like he had more expression with Destiny in the bathroom while they were having their non-conversation because she was giving him the silent treatment. I felt like he was more expressive then than he's been with Hannah. And I'm like, do you like her or Okay, some people might be hurt by what I'm going to say. Or did you just think or know that she was easy? It kind of feels like he knew that she was easy, and so that's why he went for it. Either that or production told him to go for it, but either way, it's not looking good. Johnny, poor Johnny, poor Johnny. She is now comforting Leo.
You did, you know, what you thought was best for you, and it might not have been the right way to go about things, but you're not a bad person, so.
I generally do not care. The only person I care about how they feel is me, you, and the person that I hurt.
I can't be telling him, like, get the fuck over it and, you know, let's work on us. Like, he's going through it hard.
Imagine a guy who was with a girl explores a connection with you so much so that he sticks his little lumpy peen, probably the way he be sticking it in people so quick, into you. Now feels like he played the first girl and you are now confronting him. This show is so unhinged and I love every stupid second of it. Cassie says that she was moving very respectfully with Matia and Casa Amor and now is battling with her feelings because she's conflicted.
Until the last minute, I was like, Matia or Leo, Matia or Leo. And the fact that he fucking had sex with someone, it's like I can't even look at him the same.
There's no way I could go about the same way that he did it.
Bergie, of course you wouldn't have moved like that. You can barely touch the woman that you're coupled up with. Like, come on, let's be for real. With Cassie, like I said earlier, I get it. Like, hearing that your partner had sex with somebody else, like, it sucks. Exclusive or not, it sucks. Closed off or not, it sucks. I hear it. I completely hear it. But she had already been doing her own stuff before finding that out. So, like, it's not that I don't have sympathy for her, but I'm just like, you're not really as much of a victim as you are thinking that you are. To me. KK, Miss KK. I guess I was being gracious by saying I give her 24 hours because it only took about 12 for this girl to cave.
It's not about what I did, it's about how you perceived and how it made you feel. When she did that, she had woke me out of my sleep doing it. I was like, oh my God, and moved her hand and slid over out of the bed.
I have a feeling she's gonna forgive him. We all know it.
I know she will.
I believe when a man shows you who they... No. I believe when a person shows you who they are, you believe them. Worse, when they tell you they don't deserve you, honey, they mean that. He said, you don't deserve me. It's true. You should run. But hey, if you like it, I love it. And if you're not a Black person, you would know, or you wouldn't know, but let me tell you, when we say that, it means we hate it. We hate it. I need to go back and see what I said about Matia and Casa Amor because I feel as if I predicted this.
I'm coupled up with a girl who just broke up with her boyfriend and is like still mad about it, and I'm just like there. I'm trying to be understanding, but like I hope she can get over it. I don't want to be in a love triangle. I kind of just want to get to know a girl who's 100% about me and I can be 100% about her. I just want a girl who just wants to go all in, you know? Like, I'm not trying to fucking
beat her, like, you know, like hold my feelings.
Dude, bro, I'm fucking 29. I'm not trying to like fuck around.
Mr. Matia, you knew you were getting into a love triangle the moment you started to pursue a woman who had a partner in the other villa. So you're now being pissy about this whole, I don't want to be in a love triangle. I want somebody who's all for me. You should have chose somebody single, but you didn't. Imani was right there. You could have chose Imani. Who else was single? I think it was just Imani. But no, you went for a girl who was partnered up with somebody else. Don't be doing this, okay? Kick rocks. Matter of fact, kick boulders. Mike and Destiny still have a little something going on between them, and Zay is starting to feel away.
She said something about like her making out with Mike right before bringing me down there. It's just kind of like...
I feel like you feel some type of way towards me. I just want to know why.
I mean, there are a lot of different reasons.
I'm getting to know Hannah, you're getting to know Zay, but I feel like if what we had, like, you know, is the strongest connection, then we'll come back to each other. I'm open, so if that door is gonna get shut, you know, for Destiny and Mike, I'm not gonna be the one to shut it, so it's gotta be you.
So let's address what I said about Destiny yesterday, because clearly y'all in the comments was really in a tizzy. I said what I said, first of all. Second of all, if you ask me who's my favorite girl, it's still Destiny. It will probably only be Destiny. However, if Destiny was my friend in real life, I would have told her, it's enough, girl. Honestly, it's enough. I'm tired of it. It does to me, like I said in the video, to me, it's coming off rude at some points. Like it's enough. And if we're being for real, to me, this show is commentary. So like when people get really like riled up about how I feel about people, guys, it's how I feel about people, and it's also their edited versions of themselves. So am I saying that to her core Destiny is a rude person? No. But this is something that I would say to Destiny if she was my friend. If we really were going to talk about the real of what's going on, the person who I'd have a bone to pick with is Zay. If you know the things that he likes and does on social media, then you know what I'm talking about. Well, all that glitters is not gold, and here is Sparkle acting a plum fool. I don't know what he's mad about, but he's mad about something.
How come you didn't tell me about Mike or connection you guys had? You know,
What exactly are you saying I didn't tell you about?
I just thought that we should have had that conversation about that
I
a little
agree.
bit before.
Should have.
More of a clear picture as far as your and Mike's like situationship. You weren't confident in that connection you had with him. Hence why I'm back here with you. Does that sound accurate?
No.
I don't think there's a purpose for me to go even like deeper and like try to like chase like somebody to like want me or to like give me the attention. Like, no. If you want me, I'm here.
As for Destiny, when she was talking to Mike, she was making it seem like the door is open between them. But my thing is, girl, ask him what was going on in Casa Amor. Please ask him. Because I feel, at least I would hope, that after she hears about him and Hannah, she would just dead. That's my hope. I don't know if that is what would actually happen, but cool. She is, however, saying that her priority is Zay. If I'm to kind of rationalize what Zay was upset about, I guess he just didn't understand how deep her connection with Mike was. But it would be one thing if she asked him, have you guys kissed or have you guys been intimate? And then she blatantly said no. Then I would understand, okay, she lied. That's what you're upset about. But I don't think he asked. And she also said she's giving, like, he is her priority. So, like, what's the issue? I tell you, these young boys, they'll get you. They'll get you. I want to know if Leo has been enrolled into Morehouse because, honey, Leo and Keenan, same school.
I'm happy that you brought someone who can make you happy because that's all I want for you. It's what you deserve. Kissing, that just kept like developing. I didn't want it to move that fast. See if I could build a deeper bond and that connection.
Deeper bond. Well, we did go deep, obviously. Like, you surpassed what we had then.
And that's why I felt I went too far. How could I betray my best friend? The girl that I was literally like falling hard for. You're still my girl. You're still the one that I want.
You lost me. You literally lost me.
Cassie's facial expressions were killing me. They were killing me. And as much as I'm here like, yes, Leo, stand 10 toes down on what you did, I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. You don't need to divulge every single detail to this girl right now. This is not the time or the place. He has completely changed his tone, and he's going to change it again in a few minutes. Basically saying our connection is deeper than what I have with Johnny. And as much as it wasn't like a fling thing situation, I did actually have something strong with her. It just doesn't compare to what we have. You're my best friend. I hate that I hurt your feelings. Blah, 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 blah. Now, Leo. It reminds me of the men who act like they fell into another woman's cooch and then just expect the woman to be like, oh, it's okay, I understand it was a moment of weakness, I take you back. Are there some women out there who do that? Yes. Yikes. But I feel like at this point, you kind of just gotta eat that. You gotta eat what you did. Like, just eat that. It's okay. You messed up, eat that. To do this whole like, tiptoeing to kind of see would she still be down, because I definitely feel like if Cassie was to give him an olive branch, he would pull down the whole tree. I feel like you've just gone too far. Like, sex was too far, and sex in that time frame was too far. At this point, you just gotta eat that. Man, it's a tough day for me. I'm commending Marco, now I'm commending Cassie. I gotta commend her on her honesty with Matia saying where she's at. She's like, yes, I'm hurt. Yes, I'm conflicted. However, you are my priority. Matia, for some reason, made himself the victim.
I was like, I'm gonna continue to get to know Matia. I was like, but it's not fair to him because I put walls up.
Yeah, I really like you, but I feel like you have these walls up, and that's like completely normal, but I don't know how to move. Like, she's given me like 50%. I feel like she still has this big wall up because she's still very emotionally invested with Leo.
You're like,
if I do,
well, I don't know how long you're gonna have your walls up. And I'm like, well, I don't know either. So if you don't want to feel stuck waiting on me, then okay, explore.
Cassie told you why her walls have gone up. She explained it very clearly. It also has been 24 hours since finding out that a guy she was falling for had sex with another woman. To expect her to just get over it is like hilarious to me. How? I don't understand. Matia, you were doing all this talk about I'm mature, I'm 29, I'm at the point in my life where you should be at the point in your life where you understand how complicated this situation is. And I felt like he deserved to give her more grace. The episode ends with Johnny and Leo having a conversation. I felt like Johnny should have had this conversation with Cassie present because he is singing a different tune completely.
I don't think I've ever talked this highly about anybody in my life, because there's qualities in you that I've never seen in my life. Like, the feelings that I had for her before I met you are still there. Like, I would be lying to you if I didn't say that. But I just want to reassure you that it's not you that has me feeling this way.
I am not being like thought of as like a prized possession. I'm thought of as like an option.
Johnny, baby, he's lying. He's lying. I'll give him credit in saying that deep down, the door is still open, but for the most part, what he's saying to you is a lie, because what he was just telling to Cassie was completely downplaying your connection, and now he's making it seem like you're the only girlfriend. Lies, 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 lies. You went from being on a pedestal to being a footstool. Girl, pick yourself up and move on. I like you. I do like you. I do. You had a good impression on me. I have high hopes for you. Yeah, pick yourself up, girl. He's not worth the tears in the next episode, child. Oh, and everybody's crying. Even Cassie's crying. Was Leo crying? Everybody's crying. Anyways, as always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.